Supernova does what it says, and it's awesome on this frame. It's I call it the cheat code. That's the name of this drone, the cheat code. Alright, so we're flying the UL5, AOS UL5 with the Supernova 2207 1980 kV. And so this is my first review on it. I took Chris Rosser's motors and put them on Chris Rosser's frame. And it's got a T-motor F7 HD 55 amp ESC with walk snail on it and ELRS. I think it rips. I think it's badass. It moves pretty good. I got my Christmas propellers on there, Santa Claus. And I'm going to stick you in the drone right now, and we're going to fly you around. Huh?
I said, oh yeah?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay guys, so the rip that you just seen, that was 4 minutes and 30 seconds, and I was absolutely on the throttle quite a bit. We just done we done one just like that not too long ago, and I have to say this thing freaking moves. And the last one I done on a 100C battery, RC Hackers, and it's a cheap battery. It done 5 minutes and 52 seconds. So it's it does what it says. The Supernova does what it says, and it's awesome on this frame. It's I call it the cheat code. That's the name of this drone, the cheat code. All right, guys. I hope you liked it. You can get these 3D prints on things.com. I got the antenna, GPS antenna. I got the camera, 3D mount and everything. And if you want this printed out for you, you can leave a comment below. We'll get on Discord and print something out for you. But things.com, creator, Atreides.operator. Alright, so this is my chart right here. We have the RC Power Supernova 2207 1980 kV on the AOS UL5 by Chris Rosser. And my opinion about this is these motors belong on this frame. And put you a good stack on here and build this drone, because you'll want to fly this. It is unique and you won't find another drone like it. So the design of the motor alone is great. They've cut weight, and it's a one-piece Unibel, and they've done some tricks up their sleeve to make it have higher kV motors, but you know, it's not an actual 2207. But you know, I've got a short out that kind of shows what makes the difference between 2207 and this one. But anyways, the frame, the design of the frame is unique, and it's crazy, and it has crazy results, as in good results. And the quality, you might as well just say the quality is really good also. We did have a problem with the motor, and I'll discuss that in durability. But top speed of this thing, it says 120 miles per hour here. It was actually 130 miles per hour plus. It's really fast. So, and we'll go into torque. The torque is really punchy. It's like playing a video game. It's crazy. So the efficiency. So I was holding 3/4 throttles on a 100C battery, the cheapest battery you can get, the RC and Hacker, and I got 5 minutes and 52 seconds. So the efficiency is nuts on this thing, and I'm not talking about just hovering around, barely flying. I'm talking about ripping it, doing tricks, doing flips, doing power loops, having fun with it. You get long flight times. You usually get around 3-minute flight times. This doubles the flight time. Okay, now the durability. So what we're talking about is, on the other review that I've done, I had a motor catch fire when I armed it. Well, I think it was a defect, a flaw in the manufacturing, and they sent me another motor. And these are not easy people to get them to replace motors. RC and Hackers is not fun to talk to and get them to replace it, so they knew there was something wrong with this motor as a defect and replaced this motor. Okay, the responsiveness. The responsiveness on this is faster, better than any freaking drone I've ever flown. And the reason why I say that is I've never been in 3/4 throttle and punched it doing a 180 turn, and I could do figure eights with this thing and stay in 3/4 throttle and not fall out of the air and feel comfortable doing it. It's really responsive. I feel locked in. It's really fun. Now we're going to weight. The weight of the motor itself is 31 grams. That says for itself it's under 35 grams. That's really light motor for what it is. It's really, I mean, the motor's pretty tall, and you think it would weigh more than that, and it doesn't. Now the frame itself with the motor and the stack and everything was 375 grams. You throw a 200 gram battery on there, that's 575 grams. That's a really light drone. Now you have a lightweight drone here, and this is, you know, made for people that know how to fly. You don't want to get out in this thing and wreck it all over the place, because you're going to mess up everything. So this is a drone that, you know, just flies really good and gives you confidence by flying it. So if you're already flying, you might want to have this one and put it out and have fun with it when all your buddies are there, because you're going to have a nice piece, and you're going to show people stuff that you can do with a drone that you can't do with a normal drone. Alright, so we're going on to cost. The cost was a little bit more, and I've put a $5 allowance on this one, because if everything's going good and you're having a lot of fun, because, you know, because everything's checking the boxes, it's worth paying a little extra. Maybe not crazy extra, and I have seen crazy extra, but this is just a little extra to have more fun. So yeah, I would pay $3 more on a motor to have better experience, you know. I mean, think about it. You're paying $3 to get twice the efficiency. You're paying $3 more on getting more top speed, more torque, and really great responsive drone. It's worth it. Alright, the tunability is one last thing I have to talk about. Tunability was not easy. You cannot put all your PIDs on the stock in the middle and expect to fly this drone, which I am putting the PIDs and the filters on the end of this video, which means if you watch the end of this video, you're going to have a 10 out of 10 drone and motor setup. But my total score is now 9 out of 10, because the tunability is not going to be easy for beginners. And it wasn't easy for me either, because I have something I kind of go by off of, and I went off that PID for the high kV motor. I went off that PID that I usually use, and I still had to tweak it some more, and I had to turn down Masty multiplier. But besides that, you're good to go. 9 out of 10 is a really good review on this setup, and you need to try it out, because you're probably not going to get this good of a setup ever.